So today we'll be looking at loops, strings, and some operators, Suhan. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And we'll be creating functions today. Okay. These are all very simple
Sure.
concepts. It will only build upon what I've already learned. Okay.
Okay.
So first we look at iteration. So what is iteration? Iteration is basically you're looping over a given set of statements. That is, you have a set of statements, you're repeating it over and over again. So that is iteration. Okay.
Okay.
And there are three types. One is count controlled. Count controlled in the sense you will repeat the iteration for a given number of times, say 10 times or 5 times or 6 times or something like that. Okay. For that, we use the for loop.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So because in for,
Yeah.
like you would have already seen in the pseudocode also, you'll have for I from 1 to 10, like that it will come, right? So that is what is count
Yes, ma'am.
controlled.
Okay.
Okay, next we have precondition, which is the while loop. Precondition is nothing but before you start a loop, you will be checking a condition. Say, for example, I want to work on a string. So maybe I'll check while the length of my string is greater than 0. I don't want to work on an empty string. For example, if my operation is like, say, I'm cutting up the string in my while loop. So while cutting it up, like you have cut operations in paint and all, right? You cut a separate part of
Yeah.
the picture and you will do something with it. So imagine I'm
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
something like that with a string. So my while loop might check before entering if my string is empty or not. If it is empty, you will
Okay.
not be able to cut out anything, right? So it is precondition.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
before entering a loop, you will check a condition, and every time that loop is executed, also that condition will be checked. Okay.
Okay.
And then finally we have post condition. The post condition is nothing but you will execute the loop first, and then you will be checking for a condition, something like a do while loop. Are you aware of the do while loop in pseudocode?
Ma'am, is it only while loop or is it do while?
This is called do while. Precondition is just while.
No. No, ma'am. No, I've not heard of do while.
Okay. 1 second. Let me just. See, do while is nothing but what happens in do while is your pseudocode will be something like this. Wait, I'll just type it out for you.
Oh.
So in your pseudocode, if you see, you will have something like do, say count is equal to count, so something I do inside the loop. And then what we'll do is while count is less than 10. Now here what will happen, say in the beginning itself, my count is 10. Okay. So when you use the while loop, for example, while count less than 10. See, if count is equal to 10 and you execute the while loop, what will happen? It will not even enter the while loop, right?
Yeah.
While count is less than 10, because count is already 10. So it will check the condition will fail, and your while loop will never get executed. This is precondition.
Okay.
Okay. And post condition is this part, this do while. What this will do is it will go inside the loop. It will increment count by 1. So your count will become 11. And then it will check the while condition. While count is
Okay.
less than 10. So now what will happen? The condition will fail and the loop will exit.
Okay.
Okay, so what the difference between a while and do while is while will check the condition before entering the loop. If it is not satisfied, it'll never execute the loop. But do while will execute your loop at least once.
Okay,
Because it
ma'am.
will
Done.
enter the loop only after it does that or does those operations which you have given, it will start checking the condition. So it
Okay,
will
ma'am.
run at least once. Okay.
Okay.
This is there even in pseudocode, Suhan. Maybe if you look into your textbook, you will find this. Do while.
Okay. Sure,
Okay,
ma'am.
so this is the difference for pre and post condition. You understand, right?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Okay. So we'll get back to the slides now.
Ma'am, but it's written here do while is not available in Python. Is it
Yeah,
true?
it is not available. That is what I will. It is not available in Python. Post condition is not available in Python. Only precondition and count control loops are available. I'm just telling this for your reference. If at all you get any question, some 2 mark or 1 mark, whatever. Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Post condition do while loops are not available in Python. Just while and for loops are there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.